So let's break it down for the fans. What is going on with the Hogs? Are you splitting? Are you moving? Are you back here?
Well, it's kind of like there was a rumor going around that we split up. I mean, like, it wasn't because we had a farewell show because we were going to Europe, which basically I'm living there now. He's coming over soon. We just kind of, he's coming over for a couple of months. He's like back and forth. He's just opened a bar here too, so he's kind of back and forth the whole time. We're going to be we released an album there this year. Well, last year, and so it's kind of like we've got there's a lot of publicity going on around there, so we've got a lot of options to play gigs and stuff like that, so it just makes more sense for us to sort of at least semi-base ourselves there, you know?
There's a lot more prospects there for a band like the Hogs, because I mean, you think about the Cape Town, the South African music scene, you know, it's always evolving, and it's always going, you know, following the whatever trend is happening, and you know, there's no punk ska scene, you know, but you know that doesn't matter for a band like the Hogs. We kind of just fit in anywhere. But over in Europe, you know, it's just so easy to. It just is so easy.
About anywhere?
What do you mean anywhere? Oh yeah, we don't really. We don't.
I mean, like, would we fit in it like someone's like bar mitzvah or like
Trinity? Maybe not Trinity. Maybe not Trinity. We don't fit in anywhere. Yeah. We don't fit in skinny jeans.
What is the scene like there?
Well, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's like I mean, like for instance, like in a month, like I watched like maybe 2 bands a week. It was just like really cool. Like we watched like Suicidal Tendencies the one night, then it was like Talco, Real Big Fish the next night. It's just like, it's ridiculous, you know. It's like there's just so much stuff going on there.
With your gigs here and your gigs over there, you've amassed quite a serious list of people that you've played with. How are those contacts helping in terms of setting yourselves up in Europe?
Sorry, what was the question again?
You've played with a lot of big names over the years, both in terms of who you've toured with in South Africa and in Europe. How's that helping you set yourselves up going forward?
Well, it's helping us a lot. You know, obviously we've got a lot of contacts over there. We know a lot of promoters there. From a lot of them from some of the bands that came touring down here. Also bands that we've helped set up some shows and stuff like that. So we've got a lot of contacts in Europe, which is why it kind of makes sense for us to go there and be playing shows there now. It's like over there you can actually make a living doing it. Over here you can't really, you know. I mean, like if everyone's really honest with themselves, no one's really making money in music in this country.
Yeah. Not enough. Yeah.
Then RAMfest is an interesting thing because you guys happen to be on at the same time as PH Fat. And I was standing watching that crowd a bit, and it's got quite an old style punk energy to it. It's like, girl, put your face on my dick and all these kinds of things. You guys are doing something that's got that kind of energy, but ultimately now is quite refined and, I hesitate to use the word, but sophisticated, especially with the brass element.
Oh, stop.
What does it feel like to be kind of an older edge of rebellious rock?
Yeah, that's a funny question, isn't it?
It's a interesting question.
Never really thought about it like that.
But I mean, like, you know, I don't like. Okay, we're older. Maybe we have got sophisticated by default. I mean, I don't. Really,
I think we're maybe a little less rebellious as well now. Eh?
Well, speak for yourself. I mean, I don't really see myself as. I mean, maybe I still see myself as the same person as I was back then. The weird thing about in Europe is like you go to like shows and there's like 15-year-old kids and there's like 50-year-old guys, like they're all like in the mosh pit together. It's just like there's no really like. It's another thing about South Africa. It's very sort of age conscious. You have like younger kids go to these shows, older people go to these, or stay at home. Well, once you like reach a certain age, 25 or whatever, then you have to stay at home. And it's just like. I don't feel myself as being an older person, and if I got sophisticated by default, it wasn't
intentional.
Cool. Last question there. Do you think South African scene will turn into that with 50-year-olds and 15-year-olds dancing together to live music?
I really hope so.
It is very much like 18 to 24 is like listening to that right now, you know, and that's how it is.
But I think also, I mean, you know, this like, I mean, South Africa never really had their own music music since until like Lithium or New Gold, like in
It's
98.
still quite a young thing when you think about it in the global sense. It's still quite a young scene, you know. So it's still got to evolve.
I mean, it obviously did, but it was never like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Cool.